Welcome back to my fly tying channel, or my channel. I'm going to tie flies, do a little bit of extra stuff, and we're going to start adding fishing videos back very soon. Today we're going to tie a Zonker strip fly. This one we're going to use olive with crawdad orange, and we're going to use some Sili rubber for the legs. So we're going to start out, and I'm going to do everything here that I need to do while we're doing this video, so y'all see exactly what has to be done. We're going to be using a 200R hook, size 8. It's 3 times long, straight eye. And we're going to use tungsten bead, and this is a 5/32. All right, with a lot of these hooks, you'll find that the bend in the hook is too sharp to get these beads on. So what I do is take a pair of hemothats, and we're going to get on that bend, and we're going to straighten that hook out. Not all the way, just enough. And while I'm at it, I'm bending down the barb. And we're going to take that bead. The small opening goes toward the point. Your eye. Alright, now you can take that hook and you can close that back off. Normally do this with the hemostats, but I'm going to show you how easy it is to do. Okay? And you can close it off to whatever degree you want that hook to be. Okay, I'm going to close it off just a little bit more. Okay, that's good enough. And good putting the vise. People ask me what vise I use, and this is a Dana King. I've used quite a few, about every vise out there. I've bought and I've sold until I finally come across this one that I really enjoy. It's got a longer reach from the center stem out, so I've got more room right here to work in. And I'll show you what I'm talking about. Here's the stem, and it's that far out. A lot of your vices are working pretty close to the main stem, so that's why I like this vise. We're going to curve our thread back to the hook point, and we're going to use olive, rabbit fur, rabbit zonkers, and what we're going to do, we're going to make it twice as long as what the hook is. So I'm going to put the leather back up to the eye. Now with this finger, I want to carry it to the hook point, so that's where I'm going. You want to get this fur out of the way so you can get down to the leather. Then we're going to cinch that on, and then I'll cut the remainder length of what I need right there. Take them with your finger where you can really get that hair separated till you can get down there and get that leather right on top of your hook. Okay, then you can pull it back, put your bead right in front of it, a thread, and then keep it pulled back out of the way. Alright, for the dubbing, I'm going to use Sea Dragon dubbing. It's from Fly Tires Dungeon. I'm not sponsored by any of these. I pay full price for everything I can use. But with these being the beginner series, I want you to see different places out there. You'd have seen that the zonkers come from Barlow Tackle. This comes from Fly Tires Dungeon, and the hooks come from I can't remember exactly where they came from. Upstream Essentials. All right, so we're gonna lay a pretty good thread of this dubbing down, and keep working it until you get exactly where you want it. Pull that hook back up, and we'll go one more round. Then you can pull all the extra off. Use that on your next one. All right, now we're going to pull this back up, and we're going to tie off the leather again. And sometimes you got to counter spin your thread, and you'll get a backwards loop on it, and then you can come back and grab that. All right. So now we got the Zonker tied in. Trim it up a little bit. All right, this time I'm going to use 2 strips of leather. Of Sili. And this is from Knife and Flies, Sili legs. This is an olive. It's a hopper yellow, what they call. I think in this store was in Spartanburg, South Carolina. Like I said, I buy from wherever I can find the material that I'm wanting. That's where I buy from. All right, I want to cut us 2 pieces of it. And we're going to take the center of it. And what we're going to do is just wrap it under that thread and go to either side of the hook. Put you a couple wraps on it, and then pull them all up and pull them back. Put a little bit of pressure on them, and then you can get them tied in. You want 2 pieces to be on both sides of your hook. Then once we get that tied in, we're going to come back here a little longer than what the tail is. Cut them to length. Alright, now we're going to go back. You can do this a couple ways. You can do, you can split your thread and put your next color on it. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to make a dubbing loop. This is the easiest thing for beginners to do. This is a dubbing twist. So we're going to grab it, and we're going to carry it back up to the hook. And we're going to wrap it a few times. And we're just going to leave that laying loose right now. And then we're going to come over here and we're going to get our next Zonker strip we're going to use, which is an orange, crawdad orange. So I'm cutting it about 1 inch long. You can see it's almost the length of that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take and dampen this material and pull it back to about center. And then I'm going to take and cut that leather off. Then I'm going to take this thread and I'm going to slide this right in the middle of it. And then I'm going to start counter spinning it. And then really spin it. And get that material caught up in that thread. Some of it might fly out, whatever it takes. Just do it to get it in there. There we go. Alright, then we're going to start wrapping around the head area, and we're going to pull that material backwards. Don't pull it out of your dubbing loop. If you put too much pressure on, it'll come out of it. And then tie that off, clip it out of the way. Alright, then we're just going to dress that head up. Put you a nice bead right there. And there you go. Alright, now we're just going to whip finish. And then put your little head cement of your choice. I use crazy glue with the brush. I'm just going to touch that thread on both sides. And that's your Zonker strip fly. You got the dubbing sticking out, and when it gets wet, of course, it's just going to make a streamer. And that is how you tie your Zonker strip flies. And like I say, that's a streamer, size 8. But I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope this improves your tying. And start looking for my videos coming, because I'm going to be posting a lot of fishing videos very soon. So thanks for watching. Have a safe day.